Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of the Oden's I palette videos. This is Oden's I and Lauren Sea Talk palette. I'm excited to do this one. This one's sort of half neutral, half colourful. Obviously we're going to use the colourful side today. If you haven't already seen yesterday's video, we talked about the Flora Story palette, and I was really happy with the look that I came out with, so I'm going to leave that link below. Today is Thursday. We are one day till my birthday, and one day to using the one I'm most excited about. I'm filming all of these on the same day. My eyeballs do not feel good. I've just eaten loads of leftover Chinese, so let's get into it. I mean, what more could we do? So, we're going to take the Lara Faye E26, and we're going to go straight in with this chartreuse colour. This is Electric Kelp. Now this is like a satiny shimmer, but I'm going to use this to blend out because I'm going to do the deep blue on the outside. So we're going to use that to blend out. So what I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to start by whacking that just above the crease. Okay, that's actually more shimmery than I thought it was going to be. We're just going to keep going. This one is a little shimmer heavy. Probably a palette that I would pull other things into, but we are going to do a look just solely with this, just in case you like a makeup beginner or something that's really shimmery. That's far more shimmery than I expected. Let's go in with the blue, and let's do the green after we've done the blue. I think that might work better. But change of plan. We're going to go in with Night Swim. I thought that sounded Night Swirl then. That is the one thing about these palettes. The packaging is gorgeous, but I cannot read these names because they are the same colour as the packaging. I'm really dumb. So, you know, there's that. But we're going to go in with Night Swirl or Night Swim or whatever you want to call it. And this is a Zoeva 228. And I'm just going to pack this on the outer corner and hope it doesn't have any fallout. I feel like that Chinese should have made me sleepy, because I mentioned in my last video I had a migraine Friday and Saturday, and I feel like it should have made me sleepy because it was a lot of food because I didn't eat any of it last night, but in fact it's just made me a bit hyper. I mean, that might be the monster and the iced coffee, but you know. So that blue is very pigmented. I think we've got a little bit of fallout on the outer corner, but to be honest I did sort of a subpar job of taking off the last look I did, so that's not going to have helped. We're just going to wing this out a little bit. Oh god, this is chaotic. I'm so full. It is ridiculous. I do need you all to let me know what you ordered from the Chinese though in the comments. That is very important for me to continue to go on about my day. I need to know what you have from the Chinese. Personally, either a sweet and sour prawn girl or a prawn balls girl, because I don't eat meat, so prawns are my vibe. Right, okay, this blue is really nice, and then we're going to take that chartreuse again, which is so much more shimmery than it looks in the pan, but oh well, makeup doesn't have rules. This whole you can't put shimmers in your crease thing it's not real. Just do what you want. Do what you want. It's a really pretty colour. I'm just blending out the matte blue with it. This one is a little thin on the ground on matte, so as I said before, you've got the like neutral little quad here, which, let's face it, I'm probably not going to use a lot. I probably should have done a look with the neutral side because that would have been surprising, but I like to be consistent in being obsessed with bright colours. I've got green on my inner corner. I feel like I am trying out the new Maybelline Superstay Powder Finish, and I did not give it the best day to do a try out because this is wild. It's like, I would never ever normally take my makeup off 3 times in a day. But for these videos I am doing, so probably not the best day to test it. But it does actually still look really nice, so I'm quite impressed. That video will probably be up next week, I think. I'm just gonna do the exact same on the other eye. Shimmers in this one are stunning. I love, 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 love the pink, because I love a chartreuse and pink combo. I just think green and pink work so well together. I know some people will be like, what do you mean they work well together? But I just think green and pink look really cool together. So we're just building that up, and then we're going to go back in with the chartreuse and blend it. I do kind of wish this chartreuse... Why is that word so difficult to say? Chartreuse was matte. Like, it's a really pretty shade, don't get me wrong, but just like for a look like this, I wish it was matte. Because I feel like you could do some really cool like green and blue like crease combinations, whereas I feel like the blue, there's not a lot of anything to do else with that other than like use it as like a liner with the browner mattes in the crease. So we do kind of wish this one was a matte, because it is a lot more shimmery than it looks in the pan. But you know, we move, we make things work. And I actually don't hate the way it looks. It's something that I wouldn't normally do, but I actually do like the way it looks. I just feel like it would be easier to work with if it was matte. So, going to take a Morphe M224. We're going to take the Iridescent Shell shade. I can actually read this one because there's not like a little picture in the background of the underneath the writing. I feel like this is going to be flaky, so we're going to try, like we did with the other shimmers in my other video, applying it without a spray first, and then we are going to give it a spray. Okay, I mean, it doesn't need a spray, but for the sake of it not ending up all over my face, I am going to. This is the one of the really like putty, just dropped it. The really like putty like Oden's eye shimmers, which are gorgeous, but they do end up everywhere. They sort of give me sort of a little bit of like the Colourpop Super Shock formula, but they're also quite flaky at the same time. I feel like this is one of those shades that you use like 4 times and then you hit pan on. But it is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. Do you feel like it's probably going to hard pan though as well, which is annoying. There are quite a few of the Oden's eye shimmers that do go hard pan. It's just like how flaky they are that causes it. Like, this is a completely clean brush. And like the first time I dipped it in, even before I sprayed it, we had a little bit of hard pan going on, so not ideal, but you know, we can deal with it. It's not the end of the world. They just take a little bit more like manipulation and work. Let's do the inner corner. Let's go in with Mermaid Scale, which is this minty shimmer. The same kind of formula as the pink. I'm just going to whack that in the inner corner. And then we're going to take the chartreuse and do that under the eye, I think. No, I think we're actually going to go in with the blue because it's just not enough. Because this chartreuse is quite reflective. Doesn't really work under the eye. It would probably work on the outer corner, but it just looks a bit like muddy. I actually really like the way this look has come out. That whole green sets off on a bad foot, but I actually really like it. For my waterline, we're going to do Made by Natural Colour Case. I'm going to blend High Vis, which is this one here, into Too Blue. So we're going to do High Vis on the inner third. In a half. When you split things into 2, they're a half, Nicole. but I thought this green was perfect. So we're just going to pop that on the inner half of the waterline. And then I'm going to blend it into 2 blue for the outer half. Not sure how these are going to last in the waterline yet, but they sort of give me Louise paint vibes, so hopefully they will last nicely. Okay, so I'm going to go put some lashes on and put a lip on, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we have got a little bit of fallout again, but I'm really, really happy with how this look came out. It's really pretty. I love the way the waterline looks with the wing. I couldn't be bothered to put lashes on, so I didn't bother because I'm just going to take them off in literally a minute so I can do the last look with the Private Spirit palette. But I'm really, really happy with how this one came out. This is beautiful. Not a standalone palette. I don't think you could do much other than this look or a neutral look with it, but it is really gorgeous, and I've got enough palettes in my collection to be perfectly happy pulling you know, other things in. That's no problem. On my lips I have got, where have I put it? Yeah, this is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude in Michelle, which is like a nice like cool toned nude. So that's it for my Sea Talk palette video. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tell me what you ordered from the Chinese. But other than that, you've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I will see you next time. Bye!